Hey, it's your boy Supersize back again with some Destiny streaming. So much like yesterday, I'm going to be getting ready for next season's new season. Now, yesterday I did some lost sector farming, so I got all my engrams ready there. So today I'm going to focus my time on bounty hoarding and seasonal challenges. So I think first things first. I'm Let's go to the tower first and see what we working with because I have three characters I have to work on. So uh, oh, let's launch that. There we go. All right. Flying in. Let's see. God, I can't wait for this new season. Because next season we have the 3.0 arc rework coming next season. So this should be really interesting. They're taking the abilities and kind of splitting them up and making it so that you can use aspects and fragments to strengthen your builds. Gives you a bit more customization to the build, which is great. All right, we are in the tower. Or we'll be loading into the tower. There we go. There's a baby. Now let's wait till all the people are still kind of loading in. Let's just give it a second, let everything catch up while we do that. Seems to be a tad bit of frame rate dropping whenever I turn.
Eververse trades in goods we
Did you see
feel
Hughes'
enhance
impression of
Guardian's
Zavala?
journey.
All right. Let's see. What do we want to do first? Now, technically, I'm supposed to be taking care of bounties. Um, so I can start with doing Crucible.
Why can't those rookies
Crucible's
in the
my
group
favorite,
be more like
so
you?
let's see. Solar.
Careful with that.
Um,
Don't waste it.
Capture.
Hopefully, this is as sturdy as you
Get
are.
these bounties. Let's see. Um, this is not exactly my standard build, so let me switch over to All right.
Force sequence in. You don't look too banged up.
Linear fusions.
No substitute for a full magazine.
All right. So I think I got everything I need. So we're only going to play enough to. Let's see. Yeah, we're only going to go. Yeah, we're only going to play enough Crucible to complete these bounties. And, oh damn, we can't. Um, Actually, I believe the XP bounties count. So yes, I mean the Glimmer bounties count. So I can still pop the Glimmer bounties and keep the regular XP bounties for next season. So yeah, that's what I'll do. Normally, there's a mid max way to make it so you can gain the most XP possible by next season. But I'm not gonna go crazy with that. Last time I tried to do that, I burnt myself out, and I'm not willing to go that far. The one thing I am going to like bust my hump to do is is finishing the seasonal challenges.
Control. I know you can fight, but can you hold territory? You captured Zone A. Enemy claimed Zone C. Enemy claimed Zone B. They have advantage.
Hey, what up, man? How's it going?
You captured Zone C.
Let's see.
Zone advantage. Zone A lost. They have advantage.
Damn it. The deep zoom on this gun makes it real difficult in close combat to hit anything with it.
Zone B captured.
Oh, thanks, man.
Zone advantage.
Yeah, I'm still testing out the whole PNG tuber thing. Oh, what did he hit me with? Oh, he hit me with heavy ammo. I was like, he hit me and deleted me fast. Exactly.
Zone C
I touch them,
they
and
have
then I use them
advantage.
for my own. What the? But I'm gonna have my own PNG made for this. I'm just testing out using the sock thing. I thought it'd be funny. And so far, the people who have dropped by before
You
have,
captured
have
Zone A.
enjoyed it.
You have advantage.
Oh yeah, why don't I have a fusion grenade? There we go. Hey, Mama Bear, how you doing? Ooh, to the face. I'm just confused he was able to one-shot me like that. Did he get him? Ah, he saved himself. I need to slow it down. I'm getting absolutely thrashed.
Zone B lost. They have advantage.
Got him. Yeah, as long as I play slow, I'll be fine.
Oh no!
Oh, come on. I am having such a bad game. Come on. Give me something to shoot. Come and taste the rainbow. All right. We got a lot of teammates pushing up, so I'll go with them. Oh my goodness. Come on, come here, break. Then again, this is my first game in, so I'm warming up. Not that I'm like great, but my first game
Zone
is
C
definitely.
captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone A lost. Enemy has zone advantage. They have the lead, but the match is over.
There we go.
5 minutes. Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours.
I'm also running like a PVE build. I haven't like changed anything. I just got to get these bounties done, and then I can move into the next activity I need to. I was able to get one out of that, so I'll take it.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Come on, pop up in, take it.
Zone B lost. Enemy has advantage. Zone C captured.
I don't know why I thought I could hit him from that.
Zone A lost.
I like it too. I need my own personal one, but I as a stand-in, I think it's really funny. Oh, what did I do?
Zone
I just
B
entirely
captured.
wasted a shot.
You have zone advantage. 3 minutes. Zone B lost. Enemy has advantage.
I really gotta get the catalyst for this thing.
enemy is pushing for victory. Punish them for it.
Wait, what? It must be stiff to be polite. What does that even mean?
Zone C lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back. Zone C captured. Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. Your enemy has defeated you.
Ah, we lost. I had a terrible game, but let's see how well I did.
Not this time. Controlling those zones is the only path to victory.
Let's see. I did. Oh, I didn't even see what that was. How I looked. Oh, that's bad. That's fine though. I'm still getting used to sniping, so what are you gonna do? But yeah, I've decided to start focusing on doing focus on sniping more, so I can be better in like trials and such. Let me see. My whole build is built for PvE. I just threw on some weapons and jumped into Crucible for the bounties and such because I'm getting ready for next season, which is next week. I know, right? Ball of numbers, man. I'm out here just crushing it. I'm out here helping the enemy team survive. You know, I got to do my part. All right, let's see if we can have a better game. First of all, if I'm gonna snipe, I need to be more patient. I'm used to running and gunning, and I have to not do that. I gotta sit back and wait for them to move around. Oh, not this map. I hate this map so much. I know. I helped them out. Now I gotta help myself. I don't know how that's gonna be on this map. This map I hate it so much.
I know you can fight, but can you hold territory?
All right.
Enemy claimed Zone A. Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Yeah, good luck on the homework. I don't know what you're studying for, but I wish you the best.
Zone A captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
I was able to get that one dude. Let's see. So we're gonna cut over to the side here. All right. Oh, what happened to my frame rate? Got him. Come on, show me your face. Got him. Got him. Got him.
Zone A lost.
Take C.
You captured Zone C.
I don't know who JBS Ben is, but if you find it funny, I find it funny. I need some. Oh, no, I do have a single shot heavy.
Zone B lost. I would be proud of you, Warlock. Zone B captured. You have advantage. I've seen enough. I'm calling this one.
All right. I had a much game.
Zone C lost.
I had a much better game this time.
Captured Zone A. You have zone advantage. Victory is all I ask.
Yeah! Dance for me. I had a much better game this time.
Bring me your friends. I need more like you.
I didn't get a whole lot of kills, but I didn't die, I don't think. Yeah, I had 6.0 KD. Let's go. See? Much better. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great. Ah. We're playing with some great Frenchmen. Or French Canadian men. All right, now let's see. How many bounties did we complete there? So we got 3 done. I will take this bright dust because I need it. I am so bright dust poor, it is ridiculous. I need to be playing with a pulse rifle as well. And I need super final blows, which means I need to switch to a actual super. Let's see. There we go. All right, here we go again. Ooh, and I'm almost done with this catalyst. Oh, damn, they always dropped this in a match.
Zone A captured. You have zone advantage.
Got him.
Zone B lost. Zone C captured. You have zone advantage. You captured Zone B. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
Got him. Got him. Oh! That shotgun put me down.
Keep it up. Zone B lost.
Got him.
Uh-oh.
Damn! Oh, where were you at with that shield? Only moments ago. God damn it. Ah.
Zone C lost. Power play. Enemy has your zones. Zone A captured. Minutes. Hold strong, and this battle is yours.
He ran. Smart move, dog.
You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
Come on, come on, do it. Do it, do it. Oh, what? Good shot. Oh, that sucks, man. Who's got it in your house? All right. I can't believe I used up all of those and missed. Damn.
1 minute. You have this.
I gotta find one with no distractions on it so that I don't flinch so much when I'm sniping.
"30 seconds stand between you and victory. Victory imminent."
Who hit me? Oh, it's from behind me.
Zone C captured. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them.
I'm in
10
last place on
seconds
my
to
team.
end them.
But we're gonna win, so I don't care.
Zone A lost. Sound tactics bring victory. Zones controlled. Targets eliminated. Nice work.
All right, we got 3 done. Ooh. Stinky, stinky. All right. All right, so we completed this. And we completed this. That's good. I mean, the COVID thing sucks, but finishing work early is good. We can break that down. All right, now we need to split this. Still haven't finished. Let's see, solar damage. Okay. Before we do anything else, let us look at make sure this actually counts. Okay, so it does count. So that's what we'll do. We will first go to the tower and go get more bounties. And what we'll also do is switch out this loadout. I mean, this loadout is fun and everything, but it's a PvE loadout. I just slapped it on because I didn't care. But if I'm gonna get these bounties done, I need to like actually be trying. So let me look through my list of builds. Current PvP build. Yes. You can actually see as all my characters' stuff switches. I use a program, a site called Dim, that allows me to switch. Oh, I have like a set armor set for each thing, and this is the one I have for PvP. Void. All right, there we go. Oh, that's the Great Zer ship. It's a formidable rock that I ride in space. I also have a shader called Photo Finish that makes it change colors. So we'll put them together, and you have a disco rock in the sky. All right, let's see. We need to go grab some bounties real quick, or one bounty. I don't think I only used one bounty, so I only need to grab one bounty. But that's fine.
You're alive, Guardian. Fight like it.
I need to complete. Oh wait, no, I have other ones. Cast Super.
This is as sturdy as you are.
Oh right, because it's over 1 o'clock now, so I'm not gonna do that one. Oh, what do we have in this? I actually need a solar pulse rifle for this, so let's see if it's a good roll on it. That way I don't have to dig through my vault and grab one. No. That's garbage. That is supreme garbage. Alright. Let's grab a solar weapon. What are we gonna use? Um, I will use Outbreak Perfected with Explosive Personality, and I need. Hey, I can show you how to get it. It's really, I mean, it takes a little bit of time, but it's not that hard to get. It requires you to play Dares of Eternity, which I believe you can get it without needing to buy the 30th anniversary pack. So that's good. To get Gallowhorn, you would need to, but to get the ship, I don't think you need to. But you do need to play a fair bit of Dares of Eternity. Let me know. I'm always willing to play with people to Dares of Eternity. It's a lot of fun. If you haven't played it, it's basically a celestial game show run by Zer for a celestial horse. It is wacky, but it is a whole lot of fun if you haven't played it yet. I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm looking in my vault, unfortunately. So if you're saying something, just give me a second. Um, I need. Oh, that's what I was looking for. I need. There you are. That's what I'm looking for. Drop that over here. There we go. That's what I was needing. Okay, now I go back to my precious chat. Yeah, definitely. Okay, good. I'm glad she has it. Let her know anytime she wants to play. Let me know. We can all play together, and I can show you how to get it. It's not difficult. It just requires a certain amount of play in the 30th anniversary event. The upside is the anniversary event's not going anywhere anytime soon, so you got time. But the Rock is my favorite. Interestingly enough, I would think more people would be using it, but they don't, which is fine for me. It makes it a little more unique for me to use, especially since again I use uh, the great photo finish, so I can have my disco rock in the stars. Um, all right, so I think we got. Actually, let's check Banshee real quick, see if he has any bounties that I can use for
Let's
Crucible.
get you back out there.
He does not. I mean, I could take these bounties, but I'm not doing that.
Keep focus.
Required me to like grab a bunch of different weapons, and I don't care about that. All right, so first let's change this to um. Would I want hipfire grip for this, or I guess hipfire? Actually, no. We want quick access sling. All right, that's done. That's done. Now let's put on our mods.
All data has a lineage, no matter how ancient or corrupted. You can always trace it back.
Mod. Loading. There you go. All right, put this on. Where's Pulse Rifle at? Pulse, where are you hiding? Oh, there you go. Let's put on another Pulse Rifle. These mods I'm putting on are to help me with the efficiency of my weapon. Because without it, I will be flinched out of my boots when I try to play. All right. Okay. We're good there. All right. I think we got everything on here that I need. Let's go to orbit. Also, just for anybody who's watching, I also stream simultaneously on YouTube. If you prefer that platform, you can use that or this one. Just look up Supersize Senpai on YouTube, and there you will find me. I also do Destiny content, which means I like to customize my character with cosmetics. This is not the best particular look for my character to show what sexy skills I have, but it is something I enjoy doing. Actually, I will go with that. Kind of don't like the way that goes with the arms, though. Eh, screw it. I like it. Ooh, but I can make it a little better by adding. Yeah. All right, nice. Let's see if we can match that up. That works. I'm also a stickler for my gear matching. Um, all right. As you can notice, the great lights flashing inside of my or changing inside of the rock. I just love it. I really, really do. All right, I think we got everything we need. Let's hop back into Crucible, which I very much love. I wish I could find more people to play Crucible who like enjoy it, but there's a small like it's weird. Crucible is extremely popular, but I never seem to be able to find like clan members who want to actually play it. It drives me absolutely bonkers. All right. While we wait, let's see. So anybody who's not aware of how this works stat wise, this is for your mobility. Obviously, mobility. It's surprisingly enough, it's not about your actual like running speed, but more movement speed, the fluidity of your movement speed, and how high you can jump. Um, your resilience is how much damage you can take um, before your shields are broken, and a bunch of other numbers that come along with that I'm not going to get into. Your recovery, which is the most important stat for a warlock like myself, is that it's tied to how quickly your health regens after taking damage. But for warlocks specifically, it also helps with how quickly you get your class ability back. For warlocks, it's the ability to throw down a rift of energy that helps keep us helps keep its health generating quicker. Discipline are for your grenades. Your intellect is for your super. I keep that low because it's not nearly as important as it used to be. And your strength is for your melee attacks. Oh, looks like we're in a match. Overwatch will finally able to. Well, I know that you had crossplay, but I didn't know you could merge accounts. That's interesting. Normally, I would go to. Let's see where everybody else is going. Yeah, okay, everybody's. That's one.
Enemy claims Zone C. Zone A captured.
Ah. It is. It really, really is. All right, so.
Enemy claimed Zone B. Enemy has advanced.
Come on. Damn. God, I hate cannons. The kill time for them pains in my ass. Yeah, I normally don't use Operative Vector. It's really good, but I never really use it, surprisingly enough. Where's everybody else at? Everybody is over in here. B. Got him.
2 for 1.
Let's see. We need to get B or C. We need to make a decision. All right, everybody's going back over this way. Where'd they go?
Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent. Zone C captured. You have zone
Damn.
advantage. Zone A lost. They have advantage. Zone B captured.
All right.
Zone advantage.
We got C. We got B. Heavy's gone. Damn. I got his partner, but I couldn't save myself from getting tapped in the cheeks.
You captured Zone A. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them. Zone C lost. Zone B lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
What? Oh, come on. Can I fight a 1v1 fight, please? Stop shooting me in the back. Fight me like a man, or you could be a woman. I have no idea. Fight me like a gamer. There we go. That works. I don't want to get canceled. You imagine cancel? Yeah, I guess you could do it. Damn it. I thought he was taking the point, but somebody else was taking it for him.
Enemy has advantage.
All right. I was doing well. Now I'm slipping.
Five minutes. You captured Zone B. You have zone advantage. Zone C lost. Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours.
What the hell? Oh. Come on. I'm not going over there.
Zone B lost. Enemy has advantage. You shut the enemy down.
We need to get back one of these points. Oh. No! What a waste of a super. Damn it. Man, losing that super, that hurt.
3 minutes.
I was having such a good game and then it all slipped away.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage. That shut them down.
I don't know what it is, but I'm not a fan of the TTK on the pulse on Outpick Perfected. Like, it's not bad. Alright, but thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by. Always means a lot to see anybody who comes on through.
Lost. Enemy has advantage.
Oh.
Zone A lost. Power play.
I am
Enemy
having
has
just
control.
a terrible game. Damn it.
They've almost won. One minute left.
I don't know why I'm not using a glaive.
Rise from this loss and fight again. Zones are your life, Guardian. Keep fighting.
So far the frame rate's been pretty good. There are, I noticed, slight drops when I turn around. But that only seems to be when I go to the tower. In the like, for instance, when I was playing PvP, I didn't see really any frame rate drops except once. But so far it's been good. If it keeps that way, then yeah, I'll definitely keep doing this. Yeah, because I looked into it a long, like I would say it was quite some time ago. But I was looking in the wrong place. I was looking at VTube avatars, and those are 3D like avatars, and my computer just couldn't handle it. So I just assumed that was it until you mentioned um, the Discord one. So I looked into that, and that kind of led me down the tunnel to PNG tubing. Um, was just it uses the same thing. Actually, yeah, technically it can use either one, PNG or 3D models or whatever you want to call them. But I ended up looking up some videos and I found this site called VO2. I want to think it's called. Um, I'll actually post it. Actually, you know what? I'll do it later. But it's super easy to set up, very easy to learn how to do, and And you just, I mean, I was able to do it, so I feel like anybody can do it. To be perfectly honest, but I like it. It's fun. I'm glad people get to see something instead of just a blank screen. I mean, just me playing a game. And it's funny more than anything. It's hilarious. So I'm definitely gonna stick with that for some time. Um, I am gonna have one made though. That's for sure. Now that I enjoy it and it seems that my system and everything can handle it, I think I'm gonna stick with it. I don't know why I'm still using Outbreak Perfected. I already said I wasn't a fan of it last round. Uh,
Control. I know you can fight, but can you hold territory?
oh, this is a fun map.
You captured Zone A. Enemy claimed Zone C.
Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, good. It came at me hard.
Enemy
It came at me
Zone A.
fast.
They have
My body
advantage.
couldn't handle it. Get my health. Hey! Oh, thank you for the subscription or following. Do subscriptions later once I actually become affiliate. Got it. How's it going, Strawberry? Did I get it? Did I not get it? I think I got it. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Gotcha.
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Gotcha. That's what you get for being AFK.
Double down.
Gotcha.
Your moments of clarity are weapons, Warlock. You're in the lead. Zone C captured. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them.
Did they get him? Okay, I think they got him.
Zone C lost.
Oh,
Fire team that fights together stays together.
that's good. Ain't nothing wrong with a nice, good nap. I went to bed so early last night that I ended up at like up at like 5:30 this morning. I'm like looking around like, so what do I do now?
Zone B lost. They have advantage.
Got him. Got
Zone
him.
B captured. You have zone advantage.
I need to find some special ammo.
Together as one.
Oh, that's what I'm looking for.
I love it. Zone A lost. Enemy has zone advantage. Relax.
Nice, nice.
You're scaring them. They'll never want to match with you again. Zone advantage is yours.
There we go. Oh, don't burn next to me. Woo! Hot dog, let's go. What? Oh, come on! What? That was that? I thought he was dead. I stopped firing because he looked dead. Like, oh, come on, man. That is painful. So painful. Oh, wow, that was... I got somebody in the process. I'll take it. Kids have me up if I have them. Oh, well, you know, luckily I don't have kids, so I don't have to worry about that. That would be rough.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
Hopefully I'll have some kids someday. I don't know. The older I get, the more and more I'm like, kind of like, I don't kind of care. I wanted to, but then I was like, I'd rather just end up being a cool uncle. Yeah, I can only imagine. That's a job in itself for sure. Because my mom was mostly a stay-at-home mom. She eventually started doing part-time work as a bus aide for special children. But for the most part, she was a stay-at-home mom, and we drove her nuts. I have a brother, so my mother had to raise two boys, so that ain't easy. Come on, get him! Ah! Oh, that was... Got him. We both did the same thing. I couldn't do it. I mean, you know what? I can't say I couldn't do it because from what I hear, you know, having kids changes your perspective on a lot of things. So a lot of things you thought you could never do, you end up, you know, being able to do. Your patience becomes greater, and so on and so forth. So, I don't know. I'd like to imagine I could have the patience to do it, but who knows? You know, we'll see what happens in the future if I ever do. Yeah, yeah. One of my best friends, he had a kid, his daughter a few years ago. Sweet as pie. Now this dude was like, he was the kind of guy that mothers warn their daughters about, kind of thing. And I remember him telling me, like, man, I'm never getting married. There's too many women out there in the world. I was like, so what happens if you have kids? He was like, I mean, I have a kid, fine, man, but I just don't see it happening. I'm wrapping up tight and whatever. Ends up having a kid some years later, and now he's the most, like, adorable dad you'll find. It is just, it's crazy. And it's wild to see. I mean, it makes sense, but when you see the transformation up close, it's really kind of weird. Um, because I could be like, "Hey, man, let's go out for beers," party like we used to a little bit, or whatever. You're like, "Oh, I gotta make sure, man, I have a babysitter or whatever," or my daughter, she just fell asleep. I just want to make sure she's okay. And it's so like it totally the right thing a parent should do, but at the same time, it's weird coming out of their mouths. I can only imagine. I absolutely can only imagine. That's why I said I'd rather just be the cool uncle, the guy who comes around, brings presents and treats, that makes the parents angry because they're not supposed to have candy before dinner type stuff. Yeah, I mean I can understand Paul about being afraid to have kids and the idea that because of neurological issues, it would be extremely stressful to handle things of that nature. I will say this though, I mean everybody's different, so you can't. I could never say, oh, you can totally handle it or not. Every person is different in how they stand forward to that challenge. But from what I've seen from every person I've known that had kids, those with and without neurological issues, you would be surprised how quickly you change as a person. The things you feared about having a kid tend to wash away over time. You're still going to be afraid, obviously, but you become more afraid about the outside world and how they'll affect your kids versus
An
how
enemy
you'll
force
be,
has
particularly as a
been
parent. Obviously, that's always going to be a fear, obviously, but you just become more terrified, about crazy people and drugs and just violence in general.
succeed.
I don't want to bring up any sour issues, but like I think of the interview of the guy that unfortunately lost his daughter during that shooting. I'll never forget him talking about like I walked my daughter to school and didn't realize it'd be the last time I ever do it. That burned into my head. Like that's something that stuck with me because I'm like I can't imagine like being with a loved one, something I created,
You captured Zone B.
and then that being the last time. That's the thing that'll echo in my head forever, kind of thing. So that's what I would be most terrified about. It wouldn't be so much
Lost.
me.
Enemy
Not that I wouldn't worry about like making sure that I do my best by my kids, but from what I hear, being a parent is a thankless job. So no matter how well as a parent you do, kids tend to blame you for things anyway. So, but I guess you can only do the best you can do, and just hope for the best.
that you've got.
Let's get up.
Zone A cap. Zone advantage is yours. Double down.
Gotcha.
Zone B lost. They have advantage. And that's why we have fire teams. You make that look easy.
I thought he was dead. Is he? Is he gone? Okay, he's gone.
You have zone advantage.
Say terrifying experience. Don't trust me in the world. Need more cool aunts and uncles. That's what I'm talking about. I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to be that super cool uncle. I wanna be the guy on when the kids say, "Well, Uncle Tony lets me do it." That's what I want. I want to be that guy. I want my friend to call me and be like, "Hey, man, listen, you gotta stop giving Gia cookies before bed. It's not cool." I'm like, "Hey, man,
Zone
I'm the
C
cool uncle. I'm supposed to give
has
cookies."
advantage. Gains the lead.
Ah, oh, it worked out anyway.
Zone B captured.
But we'll see one day. Hopefully,
Enemy has advantage.
if I ever decide to get remarried, if I can make that work, then we'll think about the whole kids idea.
Zone C captured. You have advantage.
Oh, I don't know why I launched that damn.
Zone B lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
Well, that worked out. All right. Oh, that was. I hopped in there to take the point, and all I saw was a red dot, and I was like, "Yep, I'm dead." My only chance of survival is if he missed. Come on, come on. I missed my first shot, and I just couldn't recover. He was using firefight?
You have advantage. Zone C lost. Enemy has zone advantage. Minutes.
Damn it. I mean, I'm not the greatest in the world at it either, but I just really enjoy the competitive nature of it. Plus, I love space powers. Oop, and I heard a super, and I'm out of here. Got him. I can't believe I survived that. I couldn't escape the corner. But yeah, I love PvP. I love every really area of Destiny except oh. Except Gambit. I just hate Gambit. Gotcha.
You captured Zone A.
And I'm gone. Can't believe.
3 minutes. Don't let your enemy take this without a fight.
Oh, I couldn't figure out where he was at. I know she does. It's just you know what? I enjoy Gambit if I'm I won't say enjoy. That's a stretch. I tolerate Gambit more if I'm playing with other people, but I don't know. I think a lot of times I just end up playing with jackasses. I guess is the way to put it. And it makes the matches more difficult than they actually need to be. I was playing with a clanmate the other day, and we could have easily won the match. We had these guys beat. We summoned our Prime Evil like a whole 5 minutes before they did. And somehow they came back and won. And a lot of it was because our teammates weren't wiping out the envoys fast enough so we could damage the boss. And I'm like, why are they not? Like, that should be the first thing they run to. Go kill these things so we can damage the boss. And they just kept, it's like they were running around in circles or something. We couldn't figure it out and we lost. And it's matches like that that I tend to get a lot. And it frustrates me. The only upside to Gambit exactly is that win or loss, you don't really lose much of anything when you lose. Although it does hurt the rewards you get. But because Gambit rewards and such are kind of meh for the most part, doesn't feel like you're really losing much. If they ever tie something significant to Gambit, though, I'm gonna be pissed. Actually, they did once with the bottom dollar hand cannon, which at the time was like one of the best
Zone
hand cannons you can
advantage
get.
is yours. Zone B lost. Enemy has advanced.
Burnt my tootsies.
Zone
Keep
B
trying to burn my
lost.
tootsies.
Zone advantage is yours.
Oh, I got trapped in there. Oh, okay. Works for me. Works for me.
Five minutes remain. A strong start. Fight on.
Let us go. There's nothing better when you can kill a super without using a super to do it. Oh, good move.
Uh-oh.
Oh! That one sucked.
Zone A lost. They have a
Got you. Thank you for the sub. Or follow, actually. I don't know why I keep saying sub. One day I'll be able to say sub. Hopefully, when I get enough people. I have no idea when that'll be, but I look forward to it. What is this guy doing? He's like he was bagging on me and I'm his teammate. I'm like, what are you doing, buddy? All right, come on, let's do it. Gotcha. That was a waste of a grenade. Hey man, I always love a good lurker. Lurk all you like. Ah,
is yours.
yep. I do enjoy people dropping by, talk to me, hang out, chill in the background. All works for me. Even better if you're a Destiny fan.
Finish them.
Whoa.
Good. Two for one.
That's two. Oh, I need a third. Where's my three?
Zone C lost. They have advantage.
Come on,
Zone
where you?
advantage is yours. 1 minute. You have this. I could not ask for a better victory.
All right, I'll take the W. That's mostly all I do in channels is lurk and watch.
Your victory gives the city hope, Guardian.
I love it. That's actually a great name for that reason. 2.0 KD, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I feel like you guys watching me is making me a better player. It's all thanks to you guys and gals and lurkers. Yeah, but lurking on me anytime. It works for me. Ugh. All right, let's see. How's everybody like my my floating space rock ship? I know, right? It's a great name. Let's see. Let me look at my. Oh yeah, we didn't check to see if I finished my bounties. Let's destroy that. Destroy these. Actually, let's look at the perks on them first. I keep destroying these things and not looking at the perks because I'm so used to breaking them down as useless. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. And yeah, let's check the bounties real quick. Lurk away, my friend. Lurk away. Thanks for stopping by and talking to me for a little bit. Let's see. Oh, actually, let's back out real quick because it looks like I'm full up on these bounties. So bright dust, bright dust, bright dust. For those who don't know, bright dust is a type of currency you can use in the game store. So I'm collecting as much of it as I can. All right, so we've collected pretty much all the bright dust there. So let me check and see how much we need for. All right, so we need 3 more bounties to complete. So I'm gonna head back to the tower, grab 3 more, and then once we finish that, I'll move on to Gambit, and then strike missions. Strike missions are more PvP, PVE content. Um, Basically, how the strikes, I mean, the core activities are: you have PvP, then you have PvE, and then you have Gambit, which is kind of a combination of both. Which some people like, which I never can figure out. If Jana's listening, you know I'm talking about you. You're the reason they keep Gambit in the game. All right, let's see. Let's go grab some more of these bounties. Oh, okay. She knows I'm talking about her. Even if she
You're
doesn't know.
alive, Guardian. Fight like it.
All right, so let's grab 3 more of these. Grenade kills, hand cannon kills, and hunter kills. We'll just grab more of them because, what the hell. So I need to be using a hand cannon, which is fine. Let's go dig in my vault and find a hand cannon. Oh, actually, since I'm using, yeah, I know exactly the hand cannon I want to use. Once this loads up, look at my vault, 592 out of 600. My God, I am not the best with hand cannons, so apologies in advance. Not that I'm great with any particular weapon except bows. Okay, no problem, man. Actually, let me put on this hand cannon mod. This mod will help with my target acquisition, and the mod I'm adding here is going to help with flinch. So when people shoot back at me, I don't flinch as much, because that's a good thing. All right. Let's rock and roll back into it.
The archives.
Eventually, when the screen decides to catch up. Okay, there we go.
Useful.
All right, destination and more crucible. And then once I finish this, we'll do some PVE strikes with those bounties completed, and then Gambit, which I will sigh through, but I'll get through it. After those bounties are done, technically I need to hop on my other two characters and do this all over again. But I'll do those two tomorrow. After those, on this character, I'm gonna get some of these legendary challenges completed. Seasonal challenges, not legendary challenges. Ugh. I'm getting thirsty. Oh, that's good. All right. Convergence.
Control. Move in and take those zones.
All right.
They are your life.
Oh. Only thing I don't like about playing Void is that I can't do my midair dodge, which makes me very sad.
Enemy claimed Zone A. You captured Zone C.
Oh, whoa! Something absolutely clipped me.
Enemy claimed Zone B.
I know I hurt someone too. I didn't get the kill though, but I hurt him. And that is how you do that. I'm not wasting my time on shooting shields. Damn. They caught me. There was nothing I could do. You don't see suppressing grenade people use often, but when you do get hit with that thing, it does suck. See, the cool thing about this weapon is I can still see
You captured Zone A. You have
um,
advantage.
my
Zone
radar
C
when I look
lost.
down in sights.
You captured Zone B. You have advantage.
Fucking shotguns, I swear. We are getting absolutely
Zone B lost.
smacked. We are getting our boo-boos pushed in. Our biggest issue is not playing like a team. Everybody's kind of off doing their own thing. Which, I mean, what are you gonna do?
Zone A
This is
lost. Power play. Enemy has your
these
zone.
are random PvP people. So what are you gonna do?
You captured Zone C.
Okay, that just happened. Wow, we got someone quit.
Zone C lost.
All right,
It's a
can we just
power
end this
play.
match already?
Get
Because
those zones back.
what in the world? How do they still have heavy ammo? I really wish they would take heavy ammo out of the game. I mean, like, I don't hate it exactly. There are worse problems. But I just don't understand the point of heavy. We already have freaking space powers.
You captured Zone C.
'God, they threw every goddamn ability at
Zone
me.
A captured. You have zone advantage. Zone C lost.
They threw every last grenade and power they had
Zone B
in that
captured.
corner.
You have advantage. Five minutes. Zone B lost.
I should have just used my super.
Zone C captured. You have advantage.
That would have been a great time to use my super. Could have got a good chunk of kills out of that.
Zone A lost.
Come on.
3 minutes remaining. Your enemy can't kill if they're dead.
That works for me. I'll take a kill however I can get it.
They've almost won. Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Come on. I want to use my super, but I want to get like some value out of it.
Zone C lost. 1 minute left.
Come on.
You captured Zone A. You have advantage. Now you're fighting with heart, Guardian.
I got 2 kills out of that super, so I'll take it.
You've got 30 seconds.
But at least go positive, I'll be happy.
Seconds. Rise from this loss and fight again.
Well, you know what? We lost, but they didn't beat us by points. They beat us by time. I'll take it.
No, not this time. Controlling those zones is the only path to victory.
Oh, I didn't go positive, unfortunately. But it's not much of a surprise. We were absolutely thrashed. No, I haven't seen it on Facebook yet. Oh, man, leave these people alone. No matter what you say or what you do, people are going to do what they do. At this point, you know, it's not like they're not educated to know the right way or the wrong way to the right way to wear it. They know, but they just don't believe what you believe. And while I think it's absolutely stupid, obviously, um, there really isn't much you can say or do. Like it's like yelling at somebody on Facebook or Twitter. They have their opinions, and there are very few people you're going to be able to convince based on an opinion, even if it's based on facts. But again, it's ridiculous, but ain't nothing you can do. All you're gonna do is stress yourself out trying to fight them. That's why I try never to argue politics, because regardless, people are gonna feel the way they feel. I'm gonna feel the way I feel. even though a lot of the times the way I feel is based more on a factual situation than just my personal opinion. And if it is my personal opinion, I'll say it's my personal opinion. Um, but I definitely won't go out of my way to say, oh, well, this is facts and it's not facts. There's a lot of people who think something's facts and they're just massively misinformed or didn't do the research to figure it out themselves. But I'm not against being wrong. Sometimes I make mistakes too. If somebody points it out, then and they have actual facts to back it up, because that's one thing that drives me nuts. Someone telling me I'm wrong, and then like the other day, I was on one of my favorite anime sites, and I wrote a comment about how one of the guy did a move in there. It's a tennis anime, and the guy was like, I was like, it's ridiculous. You can do an overhead smash, and someone return it with an overhead smash. And the guy was like, yo, you can totally do that. I'm like, no, you can't.
Control.
Physics, my friend, physics. There's no way you can hit a ball that hard, that fast, at that angle, and return it with another overhead smash. It's impossible. Unless that person jumped to a ridiculous height and smashed it downwards, and you at the same time jumped and hit it downwards as it was coming downward. That's the only way that's done, and no one is physically pulling that off. So,
Enemy claims
but I was like, hey,
You captured
find me some
zone A.
evidence, prove me wrong. Hell, I'd love to be proved wrong about that. That's kind of interesting. See, she put it on briefly under her nose and then eventually took it down. Okay.
You captured Zone B. You have advantage.
Oh. What? Yeah, but at the end, choosing to change it now doesn't mean they're going to change it forever. Again, the only reason somebody would change in that situation is either A, they didn't
Zone
recognize
B
they were
lost.
doing it,
Enemy has advantage.
or B, this is who they don't believe in the facts that we well know, and are going to choose to do it regardless. I keep forgetting I can see down sight without. I don't believe in that kind of thing. That's not cool.
Lead is lost, and the battle is still close.
Because public humiliation only comes down to just general bullying at that point, and at a certain point, we got to realize that's not cool. You can inform somebody without bullying them. Ooh, I can't believe I won that duel. Oh, I'm burning! Or getting vortex, or whatever you want to call it. Woo! Hot sauce and banana peels, that was close.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
Ah. Eh, I don't know. I guess my viewpoint is that if if people don't stop trying to, oh, Oh yeah, I was saying.
Uh-oh.
At the very least, the way I look at it is that I'm trying to make better examples. I guess that's the best way to put it.
Zone A lost. They have advantage.
I mean, honestly, that's not a you thing. That's an everyone thing, and it's a very rare quality for a human person to have something like superpowers and not eventually turn to some level of form of evil or dictator or whatnot. Oh goodness! I mean, we're human beings. You know, we lie, we steal, we cheat. Even if we don't mean to do a lot of those things, we do them because we're bound by human nature. I mean, even honestly, the idea of Superman in general makes no sense. He was raised by human beings, which means he would generally have the same flaws. It's not like his sense of morality and judgment are super. He has the same as the rest of us. It's just,
5 minutes left. Keep it
oh,
up.
it's just that he was raised by people that were able to teach him those values, and they stuck. That's kind of the best way to put it. I was able to get him. But yeah, like I mean, like if I think I forgot who I was talking to about this. Um, if I had superpowers, it would start. Things like that would start small. You would see small injustices and do your best to try to get them changed. Stopping criminals and whatnot. But then eventually you start questioning, well, this cycle of criminal behavior plus the lack of awareness and a lack of the government doing certain things, eventually you would start trying to change those things. And in your wait, did my entire team quit? What in the world? It's only 3 of us?
Zone B lost. Enemy has advantage.
Oh. Well, actually, Superman was. Oh, give me a second. Oh, I was able to get one of them out of the 3.
Zone C lost. Power play. Enemy has your zones.
In his life pod, he was taught about humanity. He was also taught about what his role
Strong.
what his role is supposed to be. Not exactly creating a new Krypton or anything like that, but essentially how people are, how they act, and so on and so forth. But again, that doesn't change him from being good or bad. I mean, think about it. General Zod was bad. He's from Krypton, he's born and raised. So it's not like they're above. Yeah, so it's not like they were above, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh. There's a particular word I'm looking for, and I can't find it. They're not above doing human shit. This is the best way to put it. Oh, I'm playing with Bombad Boogeyman? I'm playing with another well-known streamer. It's just me and him in this.
Your enemy can't kill.
I got one of them out of it. That would be cool. I don't have a clue how I would message him to do it, but oh no.
Only 1 minute left.
Yeah, Bombad is good friends with probably my favorite streamer out there, which is God, I am just getting absolutely thrashed right now. But I mean, it is 6v2. Bombad left? Wow, I'm surprised. Oh well. Just me against 6 people. I know. I mean, look at this shit. I can't do anything.
Your enemy has defeated.
He was on my team.
The zones are your life, Guardian. Keep fighting. You'll get it.
I have no idea what happened there. First, we lost 2 people, then 3 people bounced, then Boogie. It was just me and Boogeyman, and then he left, and now it's just me. Oh yeah, so going back to the whole Superman thing. So he was conditioned in this. I mean, I don't want to say conditioned, but I guess you can sort of kind of say that. Explaining the world he was going to, what they were about, general education. Unfortunately, to our knowledge, he didn't really remember any of that stuff. And when he grew up, he wasn't. He wasn't. What's the word I'm looking for? It wasn't brought to light for him until he was able to contact his biological father, Jor-El, using the Kryptonian crystal and blah blah blah, and then further explained as he's an older man, older now, to understand what's going on. But it's not like he was like morality was pounded in his head as a child, kind of nonsense like that. No, that's ridiculous. Interestingly enough, on Krypton, children aren't born naturally, like given birth to them. There's actually a thing they do where children are born from pods on Krypton, which is weird, but they're genetically made to be perfect physically and whatnot and mentally. However, how you turn out over time due to influences is entirely different. As we see, there was an army that turned against Krypton and the Council because based on what they believed. And while I can understand doing that, choosing to uphold whatever law you think is right, sort of, the way they went about it is just evil. I think that's essentially the deal. So him coming to Earth, even if he was let's say he was generally conditioned to be a better person, to have more morals, he would still be affected by anything he met on Earth. So if the parents were bad people, he would have ended up bad. Well, not necessarily bad, but because bad kids, kids from bad parents can still turn out good, and vice versa. It's a mass ball of things that make up people. Environments, schools, friends, food you eat, places you go. They all have an effect on your personality. But when it comes down to it, though, if you give even the nicest person on earth the power to change things at will, it's very difficult to fight trying to change the world in a way that you think is good. And when you start doing that and forcing your will on people, well, you become a dictator. No matter which way you do it, it's never going to be looked at as good. I mean, honestly, the only way you could do something like that and it work out for the people is like the Borg. Assimilation. I mean, I guess assimilation would be a type of utopia if you look at it. Everybody's working towards the same goals. We all believe the same things. Nobody's in a disagreement or whatever. So, That's it. That's the only way that would work. Let's see. Did we finish our bounties? We did. Let's see. Bright dust, bright dust. I think that's all we needed. Yes, it is all we needed. All right, so let's go to the tower and collect our garbage or whatever the hell he's going to hand me. Chances are it's going to be some piece of garbage that I'm going to break down. Once we do that, we'll collect the bright dust from him. Which is honestly, I was doing all this to get the bright dust because I need to keep stockpiling it for next season. Right now, I spent up all my bright dust, so I am like super poor bright dust wise. Yeah, I have 91. That's not even enough to buy the cheapest of cheap items in the Everest store. But you always want to have as much brightness as you can get your hands on because otherwise you got to start paying for this stuff. And I don't want to spend money on things I don't need to be spending money on. So, but yeah, as a human person, I totally accept the fact that if I ever got superpowers, that I would eventually, probably sooner than most, become a dictator of the planet, and just hope that my dictatorship is good. People are happy. That's the most I can ask for. But I most certainly will conquer the planet. There's really no way around that. Now, what will I do to the people? I guess that's a different story. How you handle it will be different. Will you eradicate your enemies? Will you lock them away? Will you force them, through threats? I guess if you do the threats thing, you got to kind of follow through. Um, yes, 120 bright dust. I will take it. And I got a helmet. And that helmet is going in the trash. All right. Ooh, let's see what this.
The world is burning. We need you out there.
The tower didn't deserve the Cabal gas, but we'll be stronger for it.
All right. Now that that is done, we need to do some PvE.
Have you back? But don't let it go to waste.
Now this is going to operate a little differently because I'm going to lean into these bounties more so. So first we got to look at what I have to do specifically with them. Like unlike Crucible, where I just grab a bunch of bounties, play until they're completed, and hopefully complete them. At this, I'm gonna actually look and see exactly what I need to finish them, because that way I don't have to keep running PVE matches. All right, so
Stand with me, Guardian.
I need finishers. I need scout kills. So I need to pull out a scout rifle. I need solar final blows. It seems weapons
The shadows encroach all
or whatever.
around us, Guardian.
I
Your
need
light
cabal.
still burns.
Okay, I need cabal combatants. I need melee attacks. Damn, I need 25 of this? Jesus. And I need to defeat champions of Nightfalls, which means I got to do Nightfalls as well. Or I might not have to exactly. Swords
Stand with me,
and challenges. All right, so. Ay, ay, ay. So I need to put on a sword and a scout rifle. Luckily, I have a sword on me already. And oh yeah, right. I have a scout rifle to level up, so that works.
All that jumping around never sat right with me.
Let's see. Where are you? Oh, it might be on another character. Let me see. Let me check them.
This is humanity. We get the job done.
All right, so let's see. On the Hunter, on the Titan. Oh, that's the Warlock.
The targets don't know their targets till you get there.
Okay, yeah, it's on my. It was on my Titan. All right. And what will I run as my?
I'll get a team.
I guess I could keep running this.
I admire your work, guy.
Hmm.
You're an artist.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just keep running this. Let me change this to a. Change the mods to things that you can change it to.
Fighting the Red War, our defenses were due for an overhaul.
Is that. That is that. That's there, okay. Vanguard. Nope, that's. Oh, Crucible, Gambit, Vanguard. Alright, now I need to change off of these. I need to change off of these, this
Thank
build.
the Traveler for data compression. Now, if only we could get it uncompressed.
Yeah, I'll go with the toxic one. So we'll put that on.
Those algorithmic decryption keys were supposed to be heat resistant.
Come on. Finish already.
What an interesting
There we go.
little old file. Hardly any encryption at all. I'll have to investigate later.
Almost complete. There we go. And we're done. Alright. First of all, let me put this back. Second of all, let me put these back in the vault. Alright. I just realized, why do I have... Yeah, okay, that works.
Thank the Traveler for data compression. Now, if only we could get it uncompressed.
Let's see. No, can't do that. Put that on.
To make us lower our guard.
Okay. I think we got everything we need.
What an interesting little old file. Hardly any encryption at all.
All right, so let's head into. Oh God, that feels good. Let's head to orbit first. I want to see something. Um, season. Uh, Still 69. Does it say I need to have reach power level 1570 by earning pinnacle rewards? Okay, so I still need one more. I need a warlock bonus 1570. Hopefully, I can get one from Vanguard or Gambit, but we'll have to see. Solar Sense, sweet. Grounded. Oh, it's cool. You know that it's not. You don't have to use a certain type. All right, that makes things easier. Unless I didn't see something. Complete Vanguard players using the same subclass element. Oh, okay. So the burn is solar. Luckily enough, I am using a solar subclass, so I don't have to worry about it. So what time is it? It's 3 o'clock. I'll probably stream for another hour. Then I'll take a break for lunch. I mean for dinner, and then I might come back and stream tonight, but we'll see. All right. Okay, it's proving
Commander
grounds.
Zapata, we agree to the right of proving. The Cabal sends forth its champion. The challenge is met. Our blood flows together. May it lead to unity.
All right. Dun, dun, dun. right. Kneel before Zod.
You
Do
willingly
crunches
enter
before
my
Zod.
Imperial land tank, the Halphus Electus. You honor me. May you meet a glorious death.
Alright, so we're going to focus on finishers, melees, and sword kills right now.
My war machine burns. She hungers for battle. Have you the same appetite? You crawl through an Imperial tank, fighting against an army. For what? To stop another despot before they pass beyond
Do do do. Going up to do do do. Alright, we enter the tank room. In GMs, this is hard.
Which of these
Annoying.
commands your champion? All warriors rally in defense of the chosen.
Alright, we put this room out nice. I mean, this is a much easier mode, so it's not really a surprise.
Keep working your way beneath the outer plates. According to Amanda, you'll emerge near the power relays.
Guardians, I have prepared further challenges for you. A banquet of combat to test your resolve.
The Guardians are coming for your champion. They're not here for your hospitality.
I know stories of fiends who cut at the legs of powerful heroes. My tank will not be felled so easily.
Oh, what the hell? I'm trapped. Oh, there we go. What in the world was that? We finished Cabal kills. We finished sword kills. We finished
My
defeat
warriors
challenging
do not
Vanguard.
die easily.
All right,
They
so we still
fight
need finisher
because I
scouts
gave them their freedom.
and
Imagine
super
if
final
they
blows.
fought because you gave them a hope.
Actually, we put on the Galley Wally.
Title, prepare your champion.
Now, the final trial. Battle against the champion of the Cabal.
Dun, 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 dun. Nice.
Title, your champion falls.
You have claimed victory in the right of proving. I am bound to our agreement.
Your champion fought with honor, and you accept defeat in the same way.
All right. Let's head back to the tower real quick. I want to get rid of some of these Ingrams. First, let's see how many did we finish. All right, so we got 4 done. 2 of them are bright dust, so we will be grabbing those 2. Let's head to the tower. Do. Hey, everybody go do doodly do. I gotta check out this day ship movie. Wonder what it's about. Oh yeah, first let's get rid of some of this crud
What
in my.
cipher is this?
This is a broken down. Break that down. Break that down. Break. Really, no reason to be holding on to all of this extra stuff, seeing as the season will be over soon anyway. All right, now let's see what I got in here.
Checking now.
Ooh.
Done, done, done. Check, check, check. All done.
Always something new at Eververse.
I was hoping it would be some bright dust, but whatever.
Anything you want?
Yeah, let me grab some more.
Guardian. Don't let it go to waste.
Nope, that's garbage.
All expeditions to Seraphim's throne world need to go through Ikora first. Yes, all of them.
So sad. So close to something good, but it's not. So we'll go with garbage.
We need answers now.
Ah, shall we begin then?
Let's buy some of these up for next season as well. Yeah, that's good.
Time to fight, Guardian. What do you need? Be safe out there, Guardian.
Jackson, this is our site.
Rumor has it all
Let's
hell
see
breaking
what
loose.
Hold fast.
other bounties I need to finish. I need pulse rifle kills. Cabal again.
Fight hard, Guardian.
Let's go over to Hawthorne. See what she's got for me.
Great out there, Deborah. Thank you for everything. Clan going okay? Everybody happy? Take care of yourself, okay?
Nope, that's garbage.
I'm here.
Nope. back to it. All right, so I need to focus on super final blows, scout rifle kills, cabal, pulse rifle, melee. Yes. Oh, I'm getting hungry. All right. Oh, luckily more cabal in this.
Ruckus Zone days of supplying weapons to the Red Legion will soon be over. Fire Chief, I'm leaving Operation Forge in the hands of Soraya Hawkins. Also, Kate will be there. Good luck.
We need to get further into the base. If I can access their network...
Did you shoot up a flare? I thought we weren't allowed to have flares anymore after it had nothing to do with why we're not allowed to have flares.
It wasn't us. They must have detected me in their network.
Now get ready for reinforcements. A lot of reinforcements.
That tank just exposed a solar fuel cell. There's an exhaust vent nearby, but I don't know how long you want to hang on to that thing. We did it! And we didn't blow up!
Yeah, not blowing up is as good as you can hope for sometimes.
Way to reach for the stars.
Still haven't been able to track down Zahn. Cabal usually like to be found.
This guy's no ordinary space rhino. His weapons ain't half bad either.
Those weapons have snuffed out too many good people.
Oh, don't get me wrong. He'll still deserve whatever this fire team gives him. They always do.
The ship is still here.
Zahn moved in after you put Thumos down. Surprised he hasn't painted the place chartreuse to match his armor.
I'm sorry, painted it what now?
Nothing.
I love the dialogue. I miss Kate so much. Okay.
Back into the ship we go. We're coming for you, Zahn.
Got a lot to answer for. Be thorough.
I like this place better when there wasn't a Cabal tank in it.
Why would they put a tank inside a ship?
Zahn's running scared. Don't let up, fire team.
Hey, Cade. Ken Glimmer says there's a tank on that elevator.
Please don't encourage him.
You're on.
Oh, come on. Another one?
I know, I miss Cade so much. He was a great character. They have him replaced now with Crow. And, you know, I'm enjoying Crow, but he's no Cade. There's a certain of humor that is missed. That would be technically
Don't let him escape.
Drifter. That would technically be Drifter, but let's see, pulse rifle kills, super melee. Okay, so I still need melee kills.
Almost back to the surface.
Watch for air support. This guy's too smart to not have a backup plan.
Yeah, backup plans are overrated.
Here we go.
And that's a wrap with that. But yeah, we have Crow now, and people like Crow. I mean he's okay. I like the journey of his character.
Nice
You know,
job.
being the guy who killed Cade, and while he's not, I mean, he's the body of the person who killed Cade, but mentally he's not Cade anymore. I mean, he's not Alvaro Solve anymore. So it's an interesting thing, and during this season, he had to deal with that. Yeah, I think the problem with going that route is that you're basically trying to replace Cade, and no one wants to replace Cade. I think that's kind of the issue. It would be great to have a character similar-ish to Cade, but a little rough and tumble or whatever. But again, it's just replacing Cade. We don't. I want a guy who can bring a certain bit of humor to the cast, but at the same time, everybody's going to see through that and be like, he's not Cade. We don't want that. That's essentially what it comes down to. We don't have Cade, then, whatever. Um, it would be great to have a Cade type, sort of, but I think the route they went in is really good as far as storytelling. Like, Cade is great, and what we learned about Cade's past is even more like amazing. But when it comes down to a character story, I think Uldren Solve is hands down one of the best. I mean, imagine being a person waking up one day and everyone knows you as a person who killed one of the most liked characters in the game, and then having to live that down, but it wasn't you; it was someone else. It was another you. That's a big deal. And then as the story goes on, he suffers through that. Because when you transfer into a guardian, when you're chosen by a ghost, you don't remember your past. You don't remember anything about your past. So his mind was unlocked by Savathun and what he really went through, and he's tortured by that. Um, I mean, imagine you woke up one day and you found out that you were the person who shot and killed Martin Luther King. You know what I mean? Like, that's how do you live with that? Like, yeah, sure, it wasn't you, but everyone looks at you and that's all they see. That's It's an incredible thing to deal with, and he learns to overcome that and learns to be a real guardian, learning what it means and getting people to follow him. And that's we're learning a lot about his character now, and he's finally stepped in and accepted the role of the Hunter Vanguard. But now he has to learn to be that, and we'll get to see that transition over time. I think it's been really cool. The last few seasons dealing with Crow has been awfully cool. I mean, despite the fact that he is new to the role, he is incredibly talented, like stupidly talented. And I mean, in war, you put people where you think they will thrive best. And somebody like him, dealing with the things he's been through, he was trained under Zavala and Lord Saladin, two of the greatest vanguards of the team. If you're being trained by two of the best to be groomed for that position, even if you're young, that's just it. Everything Aldrin Solve has been through over the last few seasons, especially during the story, has prepared him mentally, um, even more so than physically, to take on the mantle of that. Now it's more about confidence, learning to do the actual job. You age doesn't always dictate whether or not you're going to be a good leader or not. So we'll have to see. I mean, obviously this is a written story, so he'll be whatever they want him to be. But if we're taking this into a real world equivalent, I mean, he could be amazing. He could end up being the greatest Vanguard hunter of all time, or the greatest Vanguard of all time. But we'll have to see. again, whether they, I mean, you want someone that'll follow you, but people follow by example. And so far, he has shown the. Like, I can't exactly defend him being put in the position, but I can defend the fact that someone could be put in that position. I guess is the way to go. You know, you follow the story as in depth as I have. It's not a shock in the middle of war to put someone in that position that's new. It's if they feel you have what it takes. I don't see it as a detriment to the story. I see it more as a situation where you feel like this person is best there, and getting other hunters to follow you is part of that job, part of proving that you're right for the position. I think also, and this I actually remember from a job I used to work at, something that they told me. I wasn't a fan of it because I was being turned down for a position that I wanted. But the way they explained to me is they would rather hire outside than inside, and the reason for that is that when you're on the outside of the crew, the people who work there, the people who've come together as kind of a family in the kitchen, you are able to separate yourself from the family to do the job properly. You have no problem disciplining or making tough decisions because you're not sitting there thinking, oh, well, that's a friend, or I know his family, or I know his kids, and things of that nature. And he could be that kind of person. He's being hired essentially from the outside and has to learn to gain the respect of the people around him versus I was a soldier on the front line with a bunch of these guys, and now I have to lead them. So it can really go either way. Hire from the inside or hire from the outside. At the end of the day, it's going to come down to the same thing, whether or not you do the job well. That I think that's essentially the deal. But so far, from a starting story writing perspective, I think it's a really cool idea. And it wasn't like it was just, oh, it's Crow. Yeah, let's make him head of Vanguard. No, we've had several incredibly in-depth stories about what he's going through, what happened between him and Keitel. He ended up killing one of Keitel's best friends, and Cabal don't exactly have friends, but he ended up killing him through his reckless actions. Having learned them, Lord Saladin had to go and he was willing to die to protect the Vanguard, to protect the entire situation, because they need Keitel's help and her weapons to fight this war. And essentially, because he was willing to die to make sure that their teamwork, their camaraderie stays intact, he was willing to die for that. He was willing to be killed to atone. That says a lot more about a person's character than any amount of battles ever will. Yeah, again, you stay but still, but it's not really a but still kind of situation. You either are allowed to put in like, again, I can't say you're wrong in feeling that way, but the other side of it's not wrong either. It really comes down to personal opinion. So far, the community seems to like the idea of Crow being in the position, and I do as well. So it really comes down to personal opinion at that point. But from a story writing perspective, it seems absolutely fine. There's no issue whatsoever. I've seen tons of movies where they've had a new guy come into a leadership role. That's not exactly a new concept. Hell, jobs do it all the time. For hiring somebody for a lead position right out of college, that isn't new. It's ridiculous, essentially. If the person isn't prepared to do the job, then yeah, sure. But if the kid if he's a whiz kid at the job, if he's smart and can show leadership, I see no reason to not have him in that position. That's what I'm saying. Everything that went through, everyone knows. It's not like it's a secret. It's not like this is all being hidden from the rest of the Vanguard or whatever. No, everyone knows what's happening to him. Everybody. I mean, a girl he was dating broke up with him when she found out the truth. He revealed the truth to everybody, and she broke up with him over it. And then she talked about how sad she was over it, but it's not like it's a secret. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm caught up to the entire story. So it's going to make sense that I have a bit more insight on it than anyone else. Well, anybody who's not following the story, per se. But yeah, he's very much, I think, equipped to do the job. It just now is all about time and learning the ropes of being in leadership. That's all that is now. Yeah, she broke up with him. Their shipwreck. Amanda Holiday. Yeah, he was dating Amanda Holiday. Nobody knew about it. And then during this season, we get a communication. We go. It's weird. I don't know why it went down this way, but we end up going to the helm and we listen to a conversation between the two of them, and she is pissed. Like because her and Cade were like best friends, and then she finds out like you're fucking Aldrin Solve. You killed my friend, you asshole, and you didn't tell me. Like she was pissed. Like I mean, holy shit. But at the same time, like Amanda Holiday had to sit down and talk to Zavala, and Zavala kind of explained like, I know it's hard to accept to see the person who killed your friend, but you also have to remember, much like all the Guardians here, we're not responsible for the people we used to be. We're not those people anymore. We're somebody completely different. We just look like that person. And no one's saying she's got to, hook up with him again or anything. Um, but I feel like she does over time need to accept the fact that Crow is not Aldrin Solve. No, it was okay. So it was hidden. All right, there's a long story as it is. When the not Dark Below, Beyond Light saga started, we are asked to come down to help. So okay, so even before that, long before that, in like at the end of the Forsaken DLC, which is some good years before, um, that was the same time that Cade was killed. That was the same DLC. At the end of the credits, when you finally beat everything, go through everything, you see a ghost rise up and he's searching around all over the place. And he comes across I'd say a kind of a gravestone. I don't know what you want to call it, but like a body under a sheet. Um, and you see the ghost scan over his body, and then he sits up like looking around, and then it cuts to black. And we're like, oh shit, wait, he's gonna be a guardian? Wait, whoa. And it's never touched on for years. People have been like trying to figure out what the hell they're gonna do with him. And then at Beyond Light, we get a disturbing call from Osiris to help him. He tracked down someone, I can't remember who. And he's fighting them, and he's getting ready to die. Um, and just as he's getting ready to be killed, a guardian shows up. Yeah, a guardian shows up and kills the enemy. And you're like, what the hell? Who is this guy? Because he's wearing a mask. And then he reveals himself, and we're like, oh shit, it's Aldrin Solve. And he goes by Crow. And at the time, Crow was actually basically a slave to Spider. Spider is this like junker kind of boss. He's a traitor on I forget the planet. It's like I guess it's like the ruins. It's like a what do you call it? It's like a scavenger world where nothing but drifters and all kinds of characters, shifty characters, live, and he's like the main trader there, and he's very powerful there because he has all the things people want, and so he ends up being taken into. He ends up helping Crow. In return, Crow had to swear allegiance to him. Yeah, so yeah, so we and Osiris decided to do some missions for to take care of some big issues for Spider. In return, they had to give us Crow. So we do the things, we save Crow, and we keep him hidden for a while he does missions and helps out and whatever. trying to read what's being said here. See, the crows were supposed to be the original name for the. Actually, I didn't know that. That's interesting. It was never mentioned in the game, so it's easily gonna. It has to be something in the lore. And lore-wise, Destiny is fucking massive. There are like history books upon history books upon history books upon history books of just all kinds of material. And it's insane because they're really good reads, like incredibly good. There's a YouTuber, a content creator named My name is Bife. That's his full name. The character. My name is Bife. And there's another one called Merlin. These two guys are known in the Destiny community as Destiny historians. They do nothing but videos on the lore, and I mean all of it. Um, the lore of Destiny. And the videos they make are so fucking cool. Like if you want to know anything, type up "My name is Bife" or Merlin, and they'll have tons and tons and tons of videos. Some of the videos are several hours long that'll tell you entire grand stories. They are phenomenal to listen to. One of them, "My name is Bife," is so relaxing to listen to. It's not surprising. I know they changed a bunch of things before the launch of the game. But yeah, so going back to Crow, he was identity was kept secret for a while until Crow dove in to save Zavala from being assassinated, and his mask is shot off, and he stands up for Zavala, and Zavala's like, I had my suspicions, and so he was pissed off, but at the same time he was like, "You are not who you are and who you were. You are who you are now, and you're a guardian, and I'll treat you the same." But he was basically like, "All right, but we're gonna keep this on the DL for a little while till we get you accustomed to everything." And then eventually, it was mentioned to everyone who he was. It took Ikora a while to accept him. Um, and it's taken a while to like build up who he is amongst the vanguards. But people accept him now. It's going well. It's There seems to be a wave of acceptance for him for what he does. How well he will exceed at being a leader, we'll see. As a matter of fact, I'm sure there's going to be a story about it at some point in time. That's awesome. Yeah, it's always nice to know somebody who knows the Destiny lore. Again, I would look into My Name is Byth or Marlin as this is a job for them. It's a little different than being a fan. These guys go, I'd say, a step deeper than most people do. Not to mention, there's a lot of collectibles and things like that that you can't get information from unless you buy certain things. Although if you buy them, I'm sure they're put on the internet, so I don't know. But definitely check them out. You might really enjoy them if you're looking for a good read. There's also Destiny books you can buy. They even have a comic book series that's interesting to buy. I bought one of their books, Volume 2. I don't know why I didn't get Volume 1, but I think it was because there was a emblem I really wanted that only came with that. She did. She really did love Cade. Um, it was so sad to see her wanting vengeance for Cade and Zavala being a real asshole about it. I finally forgave Zavala's. I wouldn't call him a coward because in reality, he's doing what a man in his position should be doing. But at the same time, fuck that. We want Cade to be avenged. No, she wasn't in love with Cade. She was just really, really good friends with him. If anything, they had kind of a brother-sister relationship, sort of. Um, she kind of was always like eye rolling at Cade's nonsense, and Cade was always getting into nonsense. It was really funny. Um, and honestly, when you look at them, they were kind of like a family. Zavala was the big older brother who feels responsible for everything, around the house. He's the one that's going to carry the family name kind of thing. And then you have the older sister, a bit sassy or whatever, really talented, smart, and whatever, take no shit kind of person. And then you have the younger brother who's Cade, who's always getting into some nonsense that the other two have to clean up. Interestingly enough, though, for all Cade's nonsense, the dude was amazing. Like, I mean, he embodied what hunters do. As far as Osiris goes, there has been questions as to whether or not Ikora had a thing for him. Because Ikora was trained by Osiris. And yeah, Ikora was trained by Osiris. And when Osiris was forced to leave the Vanguard, because Osiris, I can't remember the full details, but Osiris had ideas about how certain things should be run. And Zavala and them were not agreeing. They were not seeing eye to eye on this. So the speaker, who was at the time the only one who could speak to the Traveler, although we learned later on that he couldn't. I wouldn't say he's a hoax, but he's one of those guys who's like, he truly believes God is speaking to him, but in reality, he can't actually hear God. He just interprets his feelings as the word of God. And that's essentially what he was doing with the Traveler. And we learned that later, and then the speaker is killed in D2 Vanilla. But Osiris was forced to leave the Vanguard because he didn't agree with anything that these guys were doing or how they were doing it. Ikora was so upset and heartbroken by this. So when she found out Osiris needed help being trapped in the Infinite Forest, which is a simulated world by the Vex, she did everything to hunt him down. She expended she not expended. I can't think of the words I'm looking for. She did everything, and she had us do everything to find him. And to the point where it did seem like she might have some romantic feelings. Maybe. We don't know for sure. But it doesn't matter, because we find out later that Osiris was gay. And dating, drum roll please, Saint 14. Yep, they were madly in love with each other. Craziest freaking revelation I've ever seen. Man, that shit was nuts. Let's see. So a typical priest or high priest. Yeah, exactly. I'd say he was more high priest. His position was kind of like, he was kind of the final say of everything that happened in the Vanguard. Because people trusted he could speak to the Traveler. Now, with that said, as I think about it now, no one actually knows that he couldn't speak because he died on the ship. At least by game lore wise. He died on the ship with the Cabal leader. What the hell is his name? Gaul. He died on Gaul's giant ship by Gaul's hands. And so it's never was, only Gaul was privy to that information. He was like, tell me what the Traveler's saying. He's like, I could never actually speak to the Traveler. I just interpreted his will. And so, but no one else ever saw that. He died before he could see anybody else again, so. Yeah, no, he wasn't. He was a good guy. He's just, it's a difficult thing to have people believe that you are being given orders by the Traveler, and then those orders are being relayed to you. And you're doing things based off of it's like, say you're a religious follower, and the priest of the religion you're part of says, so I was conversing with God, and he believes that you need to go and blow up a bus or something like that because they're full of evil people and you got to go do it. And so you believe that this person does actually speak to God, and so you go and do it like an idiot. And then imagine finding out that person doesn't actually speak to God. Well, that's ridiculous. Now, obviously, Speaker wasn't exactly doing that, but he was ahead of everything that was happening in these wars and things. So, yeah, we may have been taking stances on things that maybe weren't the right way to go, and we were just listening to some madman. I mean, honestly. Because we learned later on that that the Fallen, aka the Elixni, they don't like being called Fallen because Fallen is technically a slur to them. Um, but the Elixni were actually not bad people. They used to be protected by the Traveler, and then the Traveler decided to stop protecting him one day. He just was like, "Well, deuces," and left, and then followed us. I mean, he gave us the power. So the Fallen were heartbroken. Their entire civilization crumbled, and they became scavengers throughout the universe. Can you blame them? All they're doing is fighting to survive. We always were under the idea that they were evil beings, following the lead of darkness. In reality, they're just people just trying to make their way through life, trying to find a new civilization, a new home, and everyone keeps fighting them and killing them off as they're trying to do it. We come off technically in that story as the bad guys. Actually, if you ever get a chance, look it up on YouTube. It is the story told by head of the Elixni, as he explains the view that Elixni have towards the Vanguard, and it is terrifying. We come off as absolute monsters in their eyes. We came to their home world, we snuffed them out, we exterminated them, and then they sent out their greatest champion, which was Saint 14. And Saint 14 was just brutally, he set up his dome, which is, his super ability, his bubble, and everyone he dragged into it was destroyed. And the visuals for it, you're like, my God, this is horrible. But when you think about it, you're like, oh, it's just Saint 14 kicking ass. But from their perspective, he's an absolute monster and just came to their world and started kicking their asses. Took a long time, but eventually got back to the original intended story. Glad to hear it because it was an interesting one. Yeah, I mean, essentially the majority of it is. I mean, I'm sure a number of it was changed in the beginning as what they were trying to do, but there's so many storylines that are going on even behind the scenes. That all kind of interweave into the main story. Everything is kind of converges at a certain point. But there's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of incredible stories happening throughout this game. I mean, well, technically not the game itself, but the world that's been crafted by Bungie. As a matter of fact, I gotta say, I want to shake the hand of the people who've written this story because it is so massive. It's probably one of the most massive stories that I've ever been a part of. Like, not even WoW. Now that I think on it, not even WoW has such an elaborately detailed story as Destiny does. It's the most elaborate I've ever seen in any game I've ever played. Let's see. Although originally we were supposed to lose our ghost and turn out the guardians, and it's still not in the game technically, and I understand the reason for doing it. In D1, their big issue was, I'd say more so. Well, there was a lot of different problems that attributed to why a lot of the story wasn't being transferred into the game. But as we learn more and more and more about the lore in this game, we start to understand why they couldn't put all of this shit in the actual game. Over the course of time, we're supposed to learn this. The story's supposed to unfold. The problem is that they were giving us lore cards, and the game itself was so bare bones that it was annoying to see a bare bones game, but then all of this cool lore by collecting lore cards. It seemed like a slap in the face. By the way they're handling the model now of the game, now it all makes sense. But again, you also have to remember that they didn't have a lot of money when they were making this. This was a passion project, much like Halo was when it was first created. And then they got taken advantage of by Activision. And so it took them a while to really get back to telling stories the way they want to tell stories. But what we have now was always intended to happen. Always. And from the beginning, this was always going to be the path taken. Maybe some details changed, but this path was always the way they were planning to go. It's just they were never able to really put it all together because of all the different roadblocks they had to deal with financially, being tied to a company that was actually hurting them from the inside. But now that they have the money to do it, now that they have they had the money to do it before Sony, but now they really have the money to really put their feet into it. So because if you caught it way in the beginning of Destiny 1, if you caught it, the Fallen would say the darkness when they show up. War goes. I don't know if I ever heard them say that. It's possible they say a lot of different things, but I'm sure the sources you're looking for that are telling you this. I'm willing to accept that. That makes sense. Um, but I'm trying to think what I was saying before. What the hell was I doing in the first place? Oh, right. I'm supposed to go to the tower. Right. Oh, wait. Was I supposed to go to the tower? Or did I already come back to the tower? Wait a minute. I knew I was doing something. I don't know if I was going to the tower or coming back from the tower. Okay. Bright dust. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to the tower. Right. There we go. Okay. I'm back. Let's see. I'll have to look. It's not impossible. I've never heard it, and I've put a stupid amount of hours in that game, and obviously into this one. So I never once heard that, but it's not impossible. I mean, lots of things are the games are massive, and there's a lot of things they're gonna go over. But there's also a chance that you misinterpreted what they said. But I'll look into it. If it did happen, if they do say it, then I'm sure there's something out there that will show that. Um, But considering the Elixir don't speak English, that it would be kind of weird, to be perfectly honest. Actually, now that I think about it, actually no, I can't say they don't speak English because there's actually several who speak English, or at least whatever language we all communicate with. Um, I know the ghost can translate, so I guess maybe they don't speak English, but we can understand what they say because of the ghost. But then by that aspect, if the leaders of the Elixir that we've met who can talk, then we should technically be able to hear the other Elixir. I don't know. I'd have to look into that. All right, yeah. So I want to go get more bounties. I still have one more run of Vanguard I need to do.
Greetings.
And I'm getting a contact Destiny server error. Because of course I am. Alright.
Farewell.
How many more do I need? Oh, there we go. So I need 4 more to complete this. Alright, let's go to orbit. Oh yeah, that's good. Nothing like some fresh water. Alright, so let's head back into this last run. Um, let's look at. I need 4 more bounties to complete. I need hand cannon kills, grenade kills, pulse rifle kills. Yeah. So hand cannon, pulse rifle, grenade, super, melee. Okay. So first of all, let me change. There we go. There we go. Let's see, what time is it? It is 4 o'clock. So I think after this run, I'm gonna end the stream there. Um, I'm probably going to maybe do 3 rounds of Gambit to knock that out. If I don't do it now, because I really want to take care of this and be done with it as knocking out this entirely. Oh, Europa.
The Cabal incursion is isolated around a nearby Vex structure. They haven't yet had a chance to fabricate heavy fortifications.
Vex are agitated. Expect their interference as well.
Go show them the power of humanity's champions.
Ah, damn it. Ride like the wind, Bullseye. I was hoping I could make it over there with that. Actually, let me put on a hand cannon. Do I have one on? Uh-oh. Oh. Whew. Where is my hand cannon? I'm missing out on very precious kills. Oh, goodness. And there we go. There you are. God sakes. I missed out on a lot of good kills there to get these damn bounties done.
Look at this. Picking apart the Vex like carrion birds. It's pathetic.
There is no glory in what the Cabal are seeking here, just desperation.
Agreed.
This Legion's champion is near, Guardian. Perform the rite of proving, call him out, and show him the power of the light.
I'm doing the same damage. Why in the world that shield not breaking? That was annoying.
The hunt is over. Excellent work, Guardian.
I'll let Zavala know of your exemplary work. The Cabal will be feeling this force for a while.
All right. Third axiom. Actually, now I think about it. Rangefinder with multi-kill clip. It's an interesting role. I'll have to think on that one. Alright. Okay. Alright, now let's see how many bounties we completed here. 1 bright dust. See, hand cannon kills, grenade kills, and super kills. Which means I'm gonna have to do at least one more. God damn it. Yeah. I'll do one more run and I'll call it. Oh, actually, wait a minute. So hand cannon kills I can do in one run. Grenade kills, that's iffy. Super kills, it's iffy. I don't know. I'd have to really dedicate myself to getting both of those. Yeah, I guess I could technically eat 2 of these damn bounties, but then I'll have to replace them with something. I don't feel like doing that. Oh, they dropped me into an already in progress. Hey, Strawberry. Oh, oh. I cannot wait till this mission's done. Because I still have like, I don't know, I still have like 3 or so more things I need to do before the end of the week. know I didn't res my team, and that's kind of a dick move. But I really got to catch up on these kills I need. And with them dead,
Important target, Guardian. Kill or be killed.
I can't tell. Are you saying that sarcastically or?
Cabal war machine is on the march.
So, the Reef captured some Red Legion.
You left the Cabal scattered after the Red War. Reef scooped some up. They took your tower. You took their dignity.
The hell are my tracks?
Round one. Kill them, dead Guardian. They are dead. You are not. Round two.
Oh yeah.
Dismantle.
Yes, he does.
Or die.
But I guess that's when it's your job. But yeah, he's always posting and making videos and such.
Victory will earn. You face final round. A mighty cabal challenges. Stand proud. You survived the prison of elders. Treasure waits below. It calls to you, yes.
What do we have here?
You fought. You won. Your treasure awaits.
Looks like the trickster left you a present. I always hated her.
I mean, he makes articles about other stuff, but yeah, Destiny is definitely
Get ready for the biggest gunfight ever.
definitely a
fought in
massive
prison.
focus for him.
That crazy servitor's down here.
But I've been following him for quite some time now, and I have, to be perfectly perfectly honest, I don't. I'm about 50-50 on a lot of the stuff he talks about. I mean, like agreeing with certain aspects. And boss is dead.
Thanks for your help out here, Chosen One. So, hey, in confession time, Spider asked me to get a crew together to take the prison back from the Barons, and you did great. So, I'll clean up behind you, and Spider will sell this place back to the Awoken.
We want a cut.
I like your style, but you all already got a cut. It's right there in front of you.
All right. Let's see. Oh. Damn it. That means I gotta run one more. I could just use one of these. Yeah, you know what? I'm not running this shit anymore. I'm done. I'll be getting other bounties, so it's not like I have to. Time to go to the tower. Oh, didn't mean to do that. All right. Time to go grab this bright dust. Oop, that was.
Hello, Guardian.
Let's see what this stuff is. Nope.
The next threat will come soon, Guardian. But when it does, we will be ready. One victory is never enough.
All right.
They say the Cabal respect and fear you. I see why.
They need this wreck filled by tomorrow. You want everyone to hear?
My lord, the crystal arenas are holding.
All right.
The tower didn't deserve the Cabal attack, but we'll be stronger for it.
Do. What was I gonna look for? Yeah, that's what I went to look for.
Even for a cryptarch, he was crazy.
What strike is this?
Security sync check-in. All positions clear.
Checks out. Carry on.
Affirmative. All clear.
Okay, I can take a break.
All right, well, I'll look into that later. All right, and I think that's where I'll call it. I want to thank everybody who stopped by to help make this easily my most successful stream thus far. It means an absolute lot to me as I am still a growing streamer, obviously. And I will be back. I might do a little stream tonight, but chances are it's not going to happen. I will be busy tomorrow. So I do intend to do a Fortnite, play Fortnite with some Discord, some Discord mates, I guess you call it. And I hope those who are around will join me in because I plan to stream it. So, but anyway, thanks again for stopping by. Please follow and check me out on YouTube, where I also upload content every Wednesday. And anytime I get something interesting to post. But thanks again, and I'll see you at the very latest on next Wednesday. All right. Have a super duper day. Take care.